SPE award for this part, which runs in the Porsche Panamera in mass production. And what we do here, we have it is our T-Pex material or thermoplastic composites, and we have a multi-axial layup in here. So we always use weaves, which are classically oriented in 0 and 90 degree direction, but we also have the possibility to produce multi-axial
different angles.
So at different angles, but it has shown that apart from 0 and 90 degree, plus and minus 45 degree are sufficient. And we need this here because we have not only a bending but also a torsion load. So this is an absolutely custom layup composite for this application. Generally, we always do this. So when we are in a development together with a customer, together we go through a laminate optimization in order to find the lightest and thus also most cost-effective solution.
In this part.
Yes, it's in the. It's produced for the Porsche 911, and it's a PA6 oil pan, which because usually oil pans are made from PA66, but it shows that a PA6 or the PA6 already fulfills the requirements of for a Porsche. And what's special about it is because the motor has to be so low because it's a sport car.
Very low.
Yeah, it's a very low oil pan, and there are a lot of functions in there. When you look inside, you can see multiple pipes and also functions like for the oil-air split. I don't know the correct English word, but it has been reduced from through injection molding from with respect to the previous metal design from 40 to 8 parts.
Household appliance.
Household appliances, yes, and power tools. Here we're using a PBT, PC grade. It's below the container.
Okay.
Basically, you can take this container out. It's a yeah, especially in Europe, very popular household machine. And what do we have here? This is a visible surface when you take it out, so the user sees it directly. We have to achieve very high surface quality here, which is achieved through a very good flowability of the material, and at the same time you have very high forces here at the top when the lid is secured. And so this part integrates a lot of functions. Not only it has the visibility down here, has to resist all the ingredients or acids that are being used in the household, and at the same time it has to take up large forces due to the mechanics at the top. Okay. And then I think we have 2 more parts which I think are particularly relevant for electronics industry, and this of course also includes e-mobility, which is where we have this electronic scooter from an Italian company here. So below the seat there are the batteries, and in these batteries we have this part, which is a PBT ASA blend, and the battery cells are mounted in there.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be really exact in dimensions so that all battery cells are contacted properly, and of course you have very high flame retardancy requirements. So it needs a V0 UL V0 listing. The last product group, which are recent developments, we can look at are these 3 Touch Me demonstrators or test parts from us. Maybe you go ahead. Try feel the difference between them. What's the difference? It's colder.
Cold.
Yes, exactly. Then that's exactly what we have developed. So a thermal conductive part. So from right to left, thermal conductivity increases, so it feels colder. And this is especially required for electronic industry where you have a heat source at some point and you need to get the heat away, and through this increase in thermal conductivity you can lower the maximum temperature which occurs through additives. So of course the polymer itself doesn't provide any or very low thermal conductivity, so we had to develop
the material in this case. Which is the material?
This is a BKV. This is a PA6. This is a
the coldest.
So it's also a PA6. Yeah, they're all PA6.
All of them is nylon.
Nylon, yes, exactly. And the difficulty is you need to have very highly filled material, so a lot of thermal conductive additive in there, and this of course makes a very brittle material which is hard to process.
Very good.
I hope.
Thank you very much. Yes, very useful. Thank you very much.